Hi, Wade Kawasaki here again, and thank you for joining us on this car guy adventure. And we have a very special piece of content here for you, both because it's a cool car, the 48 Pista behind me, but even more than that, because it's a cool car guy in Larry Winkler. Just a great car guy, has a great collection of not just cars, but also memorabilia, from muscle cars all the way up to modern hyper exotic cars. So just a great collector, a great guy for us to meet and get to know a little bit, and also to get to know a little bit about his beautiful 48 Pista. And you know that Pista literally translates to track. And that's what Ferrari did with this 48. They actually got a road car, 48 road car, and made it a track car. It's got 20% more downforce than the standard 48 GTB, and that had a lot of downforce. It makes 711 horsepower, I think 537 foot-pounds of torque, and it'll do 0 to 60 in 2.7 seconds. So super quick car. And then it actually took some of the track inspiration from the 48 race car into this car, and they have the same Inconel exhaust system. I mean, I can't imagine how much a Inconel exhaust system costs, but same Inconel exhaust that the track car has. So just a really cool car. And what Larry's done is he's really spec'd this car out different. I mean, the majority of Ferraris you see are all red. This one's not red. He really spec'd it out in a different way, and I love the little touches that he did. And you can tell when somebody's an experienced collector and really knows what he's doing. Larry, this obviously isn't his first Ferrari. He has others. In fact, he has others in the auction too. So take a look at his F12 as well. But know that these are great cars from a great collector, and look forward to all of you viewing this to go bid on the car as it comes up today. But Larry, hey, great to see you. And
thank you.
Thank you for being willing to show us the car a little
Sure.
bit. But really cool spec, right? I mean, so how did you decide on the color scheme?
Well, I own a red Ferrari, and I love the car. It's fabulous. But I don't just collect red cars. You know, the red car looks better next to the black one,
Yes.
which looks better next to the white one. And so I needed something a little different. And when we started speccing this car, I wanted to keep it simple.
Yeah.
And I wanted to keep it true to track racing.
Right.
And I love driving on the track. So this just kind of. But I have to have a racing stripe.
Yeah.
You got to have some
You gotta do
pizzazz there,
that, yeah.
right? And so I really enjoyed it. I love the red interior, right? It really kind of set off the car, and so I like stripes, and I got to have some pizzazz there, right? But I tried to stay to the basics.
Yeah,
right?
well, I loved how you spec the interior, where it's a mixture of red leather, black leather, Alcantara, and I love that Italian flag stripe going down the seat. Those are really, really nice little touches.
Yeah, I do enjoy it, and for me, you got to have the marquee on the side.
Yeah, the Scuderia shields on the side. Well done.
Not that they don't already know exactly what it is, right?
So you mentioned track. Have you taken the car on the track?
I have.
Oh,
and,
nice.
Hey, the great racers are 16 and 18 years old, okay? But for me, I enjoy driving and the driving experience. It's a brand new car. You drive it cautiously, but you want to see what it's going to do. But you don't get crazy, and it's a phenomenal performing car.
So what do you think on the track?
Phenomenal.
Okay, great.
And so I've had multiple cars that I always drove on the track and enjoyed. But that new technology, you just can't outperform new technology, right?
You sure can't. That's absolutely true. Do you mind if I sit in it?
No, go ahead.
Okay, great.
I have this little thing here that'll help you.
Oh, okay, that'll actually unlock it?
Yeah.
So being the ultimate car geek, look at this interior. I mean, it is absolutely gorgeous. Carbon fiber sills, carbon fiber center console, carbon fiber dash. But I did like that you didn't follow that carbon fiber theme so much that it's carbon fiber body kit, carbon fiber diffuser. I really like the matte black you chose for that. Really.
And it works really well with the black.
Yeah, it does. It does.
I like the I like the leather outers because you do get in and out of the car.
Yeah.
And you got to consider a little seat wear,
Yep.
what you're going to do. And I don't love cleaning cars, so it's easy to clean, right?
Wow, just gorgeous
Yeah.
interior of this car. I mean, really, as Larry said, the great mixture of the leather bolsters and the Alcantara centers for comfort, and God, the steering wheel feels great, and it is different from the standard 488, so that's nice that they've done little touches to give the Pista its own kind of personality. I loved, and I don't know if you can see it, it's kind of difficult to see, but he also chose white stitching for the red seats, so it matches the white stripe and the red stripe, that Pista stripe on the hood. And kind of like I like Pistas to always have stripes, because the normal 48s don't have stripes, right?
Right.
And so this really sets it apart.
Yeah.
Well, of course, the body does as well with the additional downforce. But yeah, just a great car.
And honestly, I never, I'm going to leave this open for a second, okay?
Sure.
I never actually drive it with the floor mats in it, right?
Right.
You don't want to get them dirty. I'm kidding. But when you take that floor mat out,
Oh, nice, yeah.
it's that basic clean look.
Right.
And so, like I said, easy to clean.
Right.
You're out there at the track, you're walking around in the dirt, and it's like, I just leave the floor mats at home 99% of the time, right?
Well, it's nice that you were thinking about the practicality of owning the car, not just, hey, I want the most beautiful, prettiest car
that's right,
out there. That's a great thing. Oh, and I also noticed you have you PPF some of the car.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
I've learned that lesson the hard way.
Yes.
Okay. I'll even do the windshield, right?
Oh, okay, yeah.
And actually, it worked quite well, and it saved me a few times, right?
Right, I bet.
Depending on the size of the rock and the speed you're going, right?
So Larry, obviously you're just such a phenomenal collector. You spec this car out just wonderfully. How many cars do you own in your collection?
I have 40 cars
Wow.
that I have in the collection, and I have a few others, but I brought 40 cars here, right? And so I figured I would. What's the proper term? I'm going to reload.
Oh, reload. Okay,
right?
that's a good term.
Yeah,
That's a good term.
Yeah.
And I heard you have a wonderful car barn with memorabilia and.
I do. It's some people think it looks more like an amusement park, right? And I've had a great time, and my guests all love it. And
Oh,
they're
nice.
like, oh, look at that.
Yeah.
And the lights are going around. I'm kidding, but
Well,
it is
maybe
a
I
lot
could
of fun.
talk Larry into letting us film over there too. We'd love
Okay.
to see that.
All right, good.
Especially as he's reloading and kind of.
Yes.
The one nice thing about reloading is you get to really focus in on those things that you really, really want.
You
right?
do, and everyone asks me what's my favorite car. Well, my favorite car is the one I just bought.
Yeah.
That's why I bought it, right? And so, and it doesn't matter, what the value is.
Right.
I like the big cars. I like the fast cars. I like the stupid little cars.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
So,
awesome.
Yeah.
So Larry, you've obviously got this great memorabilia collection, car collection. What the heck do you do for a living?
My wife and I own a business. We build traffic signals and do highway
okay.
lighting, and it's the only thing I know how to do.
Well, fortunately, you
Yeah.
do it really well, I
Yeah.
guess,
Yeah.
because you've certainly been successful at it.
Well, I think being successful comes with the fact that I married a real smart woman.
Yes, me
Okay,
too.
Let's give
me too.
some credit where credit is
Yes.
due, right? Yeah.
But what do you think your success was in business? What was it that really that separated you from everybody else?
Honestly, I think hard work.
Yeah.
I think you get up every morning
That's
and
a
you
great
go to work
message.
and you work hard every
Yeah.
day, and you could call it luck, you could call it an opportunity,
Right.
but if you're at work every day, those things come around.
Yep,
right?
absolutely.
And
It's like that old saying, the harder you work, the luckier you get, right?
that's a perfect analogy.
Yeah.
Right?
So absolutely. You got to be there. It's the
You
art
gotta
of
be
showing
there.
up.
That's right. You
right.
gotta
It's
be
the art
there.
of showing
Yeah.
up.
Yep.
If you're out there working hard, a lot of opportunity comes with this. So, hey, Larry, again, thank you for your time. I saw it was so
thank you.
cool getting to meet you
Good.
and talking a little bit about your Pista. I know you got some other cars here, so maybe we'll have the opportunity to talk about those. But hey, thanks for joining us on this Car Guy Adventure. If you like these kind of interviews, hit like on that like button, and if you'd like to follow this content, go ahead and hit follow on our page, and then that way you won't miss any exciting content like this chat we had with Larry Winkler. So Larry, thank you. You guys have a great Barrett-Jackson. You can watch it on TV, you can watch it on live streaming, but make sure you bid on this 48 Pista, and you can bid on this car with a lot of confidence. Take care.